Russia, 150 million. Tony's MMA Corner subscribers, only 150. This is number one bullshit.
What time is it then? Please tell these guys.
It's Tony time, bitches!
Welcome to Tony's MMA Corner, the only MMA channel that will make Ariel Helwani tap like chicken. I want them all, this guy. I want to change his face forever. I'm your host, Tony Makhachev. And today is a very special episode, as it is my 1 year anniversary. Yes, that's right. About a year ago, I woke up and decided to make the most cutting edge MMA channel on YouTube. I mean, look how far I've come. I literally started from my basement, and now I'm, well, still in my well, anyway, I would like to thank all you Chad diehards who have been with me since the very beginning of this channel, and help me to continue to grow this channel by sharing my content with your friends, your mom, your grandmother, or you don't love them. Also, buy Abuela one of these nice zip-up hoodies. She too is a fan of violence, and she too gets cold. It's cold out there. What's the matter with you? Today I want to discuss the short notice Bobby Green, Islam Makhachev catchweight fight. And beyond that, I want to go into Bobby Green's comments on Islam and Khabib's grappling heavy fighting style. First, my prediction for this bout. I want to say first, I love Bobby Green. I love his story. He's got that John Singleton, Boys in the Hood. He's got the ticket type story. And he's been the most busy guy during the beer flu era. I think he's got like 7 or 8 bouts. This being his 8th bout. On the other hand, we have Islam Makhachev, who has looked like the second coming of Khabib. He has been an absolute savage in his last few fights. I've said it before. I feel like Islam is destined to be the lightweight champion, and that Charles Oliveira is just a placeholder for him, despite being on the hottest streak in the UFC right now. Bobby Green is the most entertaining fighter with 14 decisions in the UFC. Ironically enough. But every time he gets in the cage, we enjoy those bouts. This fight is a classic striker versus grappler matchup, and Islam is a freight train right now, and I don't think Bobby is going to stop that train. Sure, he has a little bit of wrestling, but Islam doesn't think much of it, and neither do I. So I'm going to take Islam by second round submission. Now let's talk about Bobby Green's comments about Islam's fighting style. He says his style is a boring style. He falls asleep during his fights. And I think this is a sentiment that a lot of casuals agree with. However, I do not share this same sentiment. Sure, in the past, grappling heavy styles have been boring because you would have wrestlers that would get these takedowns and just lay and pray. Play peekaboo while they were on top of somebody. The Dagestani style, however, is a relentless pursuit of a takedown. As you could see in the Khabib-Abel Trujillo fight, in which Khabib gets like 22 takedowns. That is a testament to their commitment to the takedown. On top of that, when these Dagestanis get these guys on the ground, they hit them with relentless ground and pound. And I'm not talking about pitter-patter shots just to show the referee that you're busy. I'm talking about they get their hips into these shots and they're looking to change your face. Khabib and these Dagestanis are the grappling equivalent of the knockout fighter. I mean, look at the submissions that Khabib got at the end of his career. His last 3 bouts was a submission against Conor, Poirier, and Gaethje. And those were not boring fights. Makhachev recently has submitted Thiago Moises, a highly touted Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and Drew Dober. On top of that, when these daggies get you on the ground, they like to talk that shit. Brother, you must quit. You must quit. You know I deserve title shot. You take slap like woman. Make you my wife. I mean, look at Chimaev's last fight. When he fought the Leech, he picked that boy up like a baby and brought him over to Dana and started talking that trash. Now, I know Chimaev is from Chechnya, but that's like East Dagestan. Another thing that separates these Dagestani fighters from other fighters is their religion and their rituals. This makes them consistent performers. They're not going to fall into the pitfalls of celebrity, like drugs and alcohol. And you don't have to worry about pre-fight hanky-panky with these guys because their broads are not even allowed in the same room with them. But we all know women weaken legs. So, in conclusion, Bobby Green and the rest of you casuals, you're going to have to evolve. Remember, MMA is not just kickboxing with smaller gloves. There's more to it. There's going to be high-level grapplers, and a lot of those higher-level grapplers are very entertaining. And I think the Khabib style, that Dagestani style, is an example of that. Well, guys, let me know what you think. Do you agree with Bobby Green and the other casuals? Or do you agree with me and the other Chad MMA connoisseurs? Let me know in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time on Tony's MMA Corner. You take slap like woman. Make you my wife.